Hello beautiful family, how are you all doing? Thank you for the maximum love and the support. So my beautiful people, today I have a quick one to share with you, one that's normally say shall never end. See, this is Progress the Analyst, and here I keep you updated. I bring out the latest happening to you. I tell you what you need to know, and I bring the word closer to your doorstep. You remember when they came out to say that, oh, they want the people from southeastern part of Nigeria to join the Nigerian military force, that they are going to do a lot of things to them, that they don't know why the people from southeastern part of Nigeria don't want to be part of the military. In fact, they said if they refuse or failure for them to join the Nigerian military, they are going to take away all the security agency from the east, and they should face their insecurity themselves. Anyway, what you are going to hear is going to shock you, though it's not new to a lot of people because they know the game. Now, listen to this.
Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening to men of goodwill and conscience, and all lovers of justice, fair play, and equity. The purpose of this very video will not be lost on anybody, but it's because of the case of injustice that I passed through, and they forced it upon me, you know, to do what I am not supposed to do, because they wanted to cover that very injustice. But before I go on with this very video, I would like to observe a minute silence for the departed Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja. May his soul rest in peace. Now, I am Godson by name. I'm an ex-boy and I'm 94. I passed out in the year 2000, and I was posted in that same year 2000 as a military police with my army number 00NA/94/1198. Now, to cut the long story short, I do not want to start taking your time unnecessarily, start going down memory lane. I have to go straight to the point of what has necessitated me to do this very video, so that it will not bore my audience and viewers. It was in the year January 2020 at 9th Brigade Provost Company, Ikeja Cantonment, under the leadership of our officer commanding, now retired, Captain B.A. Lawal. Captain B.A. Lawal was my OC then. As soon as he took over command in January, on January 15th, there about 2020, I approached him telling him that I want to apply for the second time for voluntary discharge to leave the army voluntarily, which is according to section 32 of the Armed Forces Act, Cap 820, Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, which is my right. He now tried discouraging me as an officer that he is, that why do I want to leave the army offers prospect. I said no prospect. That's at then that I was running my masters. I'm left with my proposal defense, internal defense, external defense, and they just brought me back, punished me for nothing. Nobody wrote to the Nigerian Defense Academy, which is a military top institution in Kaduna, where I started the masters. I was let from this same office on 2017 to start the masters, like other ex-boys. Sean Kolawole, Kazim Hassan retired, Were Appraisal and the rest. None of us were sponsored, none of them were disturbed. In fact, some even did their own abroad. They came, punished them and left them. None of them passed through all the indecency, indignities, wickedness, evil they made me to pass through. So when I told Lawal refused, that he's not going to sign my voluntary discharge, and thereabout, that even him too, he is frustrated, he's about leaving the army, he has failed captain to major several times, and they've served him paper twice. And he has said, sir, this is the reason why you should help me, that my promotion is not coming. I've been on the rank of corporal for long. When my mates in the officers cadre were lieutenant colonel, my mates in the other rank cadre were sergeants, and they pinned me down in one rank. And secondly, sir, my father was very, very sick. I needed to just go, so that from taking care of him, since he trained us alone, I would be able to like face other challenges, like continuing my education and furthering other callings I have in life. Lawal refused. My uncle had to come. My uncle stepped into the whole matter based on my father's prompting, gave Lawal money. Lawal collected money from him. That day I was on duty at Arena. He came, collected money. That was when he now told me to write the voluntary, which I submitted, dated 22nd of January 2020. He promised to forward it, which is in 6 months' time, around June, July, my name will come out. Before then, after then, he accepted my application that he will process it, that's going to send it to 9th Brigade Garrison or whatever. so that they could onward to Abuja. I left it at that. When they reopened institutions after the coronavirus, I approached him. He released me to go to NDA. He released me to go and complete my studies, not to start a fresh studies, which I did promptly. I went to NDA, Kaduna, which is a military institution, which is a sister institution that they can easily write to withdraw me, or they can send the military police to arrest me in case I didn't go legally the way they were claiming. But all of a sudden, now I say if I should go, my uncle should call him, since he was in the United States. He was not in America. He was not in Nigeria. He's working for Lawi or he come in Nigeria weekend. So along the line, Lawa didn't get the money or the call he wanted. He booked me on a roll. But nobody called me before booking me on a roll as the procedure requires. Not even the chief clerk, as they lied in their report in the board of inquiry. They lied in the board of inquiry that warrant officer Doris Oswagu, she's a master warrant officer now, called me. And she was not even the one that was the chief clerk then. Nobody called me based on their award procedure. They went ahead, booked me on a roll, and nobody called me. I thought everything was going on fine. When I consulted them, they said it's not from the office. That's the whole thing. They don't even know. So along the line, let me cut the story. Let me not go too long, because the whole thing is so long and lengthy that I've written it in several applications based on section 147, subsection 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Armed Forces Act. I've written all these things. I've spent more than 500,000, if not more, than going to Abuja, printing, doing everything. Along the line, I came back in 2022. February 21st, Monday, February 21st, 2022, from school. And as soon as I came, they said they had changed Lawal in October 2021, some few months before then. They are changing because of his corrupt acts, illegalities that they call in army Kelebe. Lawal is a one-eyed captain, an officer. Everybody knows him. He's a notorious man in the military police. Even as an OC, he frolics with all these G boys. They call Yahoo boys. Everybody knows he doesn't have even a good record in the army. This is the same character that booked.
So, my beautiful family, that brings us to the end of this So, what is your take on it? Later, they will come and say that the Igbos are not joining the army. And when they see the one that joined the army, they don't want the person to have that equal rights. You see, look at the one that joined now. Look at what he's saying. They look at them like third-class citizen. That right is not there. That right to say, okay, this is my right, I'm serving my country, is not there. So what is the need? What is the essence of somebody being in a place where he or she is not welcome? Enough of that. People have done that before. In life, when you notice that you are not welcome in a particular place, my dear, you have to save your mental health. Yes, you have to quit. You have to stay alive to take care of yourself, your family, your children, and everything that concerns you. But when you are in a toxic environment, you are with toxic people, believe me, the depression is real. So, my beautiful family, please do well to share this video and let it go viral. Thank you so much. I still remain your one and only Progress, the analyst, as I will keep updating you on all the latest happening. Thank you and bye for now.